How to change location of hibernation file in Windows 7? I can't enable hibernation in Windows 7 because there is not enough room on my C drive to create the hibernation file. How can I make Windows put the file somewhere else?
You can't, it has to be in the root of the boot drive, the C drive in your case. Raymond Chen explained the reasons why in this Windows Confidential article, The File System Paradox. Hibernation follows a similar pattern. Hibernating the operating system means dumping the entire contents of memory into the hibernation file. Restoring from hibernation entails sucking that file back into memory and pretending nothing happened. Again, it's another chicken and egg problem. To load the hibernation file, you need the file system driver, but the file system driver is in the hibernation file. If you keep the hibernation file in the root directory of the boot drive, the miniature file system driver can be used instead. Okay, there are two things to solve to move hibernate.sys. Tell to .x that runs as process system to open/save hibernation data to d:/hibernate.sys instead of c:/and gt, unsolved yet. To apply this chance also to the boot configuration data file, c:/boot/bcd, and gt. This is relatively easy with tools like the visual this URL and gt, or even just using regedit editing. hklm/bcd000/object 7157336C37611E480-866,963/elements/210001. That is the hyperfile drive of the resume loader or /22000002 hyperfile path. Maybe you need to use file/load hive c:/boot/bcd to mount the bcd00000 branch. Cursor needs to be on hklm, else to menu item is grayed out in gt. As it seems this is already done by intestinal.x, so there is no use in changing this since it changes will be overwritten. However, number 1 is the worse and more hard to change thing. Let's load into scroll.x into IDA and located the function that deals with /hibernate.sys and decompile it to see what exactly is going on there. Okay, in short the path is hard-coded like this, boot device name plus /hibernate.sys without some nasty binary patching. There is no way to change that. Well, beside touching the holy Windows Grail, patching into kernel might result in problems like updates undo the patch or antivirus programs might get crazy. However, let's see what references are there to boot device name. I upload crash dump driver pop delete hyperfile pop create hyperfile pop setup resume object pop set default resume object elements pop set binding resume pop cd regenerate resume object pop establish resume object pop allocate hyper context create names pop setup resume object. While changing that seemed to be fine. Only thing that goes off a little is I upload crash dump driver system 32/drivers/crashdump.sys. However, who needs crash dump? Doesn't matter if we break something there. So patching create names that creates boot device name will be fine. This URL. BTW I'm using ntkrnlmp.x6.1.7601.1945 from Win7 64-bit and check this code against reactors. However, the hibernating part is yet not implemented in the reactors sources. Note that boot device name will be something like /device/hard disk 1/partition 0. Let's patch boot device name loader block +0 by 78. To local device name loader block plus 0 by 80. So in case the booten reloader is on a different partition than Windows, hopefully hibernate.sys is creates with booten gris. So into scroll.x replace 4C8B4B78 with 4C8B4B80 at 2 locations. Don't forget to fix pay checksum afterwards.
If you want to support that channel, please consider subscribing.